Oh yeah.
I mean, for me, from the gate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I feel like I do enough. So anytime you do something, I'm like,
because I feel like I do enough.
So anytime you do something, I'm like, okay, not my shirt gonna come off. Wait a minute.
Welcome back to the Life After I Do How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
How you doing out there?
I'm Big Bro today.
Oh yes.
Big Bro.
He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself. Feeling himself. Feeling it.
Yes,
feeling
sir.
Himself. You had a good day today?
So far,
so good.
I'm hitting all my goals.
Yeah.
I just got to eat 40 more grams of protein.
Oh, damn.
Struggling.
You're 40. I have 90.
Damn.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just gonna just go get me a 3x3.
Yeah, right. Basically.
And then be over my fat.
Call it a day. I mean, listen, here's the thing. I may complain about some of my fluffiness that's come back, but you know, you do have to eat to get stronger a little bit. You know, like you gotta eat. I'm not mad because you know the proof is in the pudding that I've been eating.
Right. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep these glasses on the whole time because I always realize that once we get going, I'll be like, I get hot.
And then your glasses start to steam.
And then I can't see nothing. So I'll be taking them off. But hey, Booski.
Hi, Booskies.
How you doing? Oh, you look good. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm showing up with ashy knuckles again today.
The Bible say come as you are. Wait,
yeah, he was referring to you.
I shouldn't say that because last time I said that, somebody said you need to read the Bible more. That's not what he meant. You can't tell me how I'm gonna interpret what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I didn't shower my arms.
You didn't shower your arms?
I mean, I didn't lotion my arms.
Wait a minute.
No, trust me. Listen, as many of those clips I keep seeing about people and how they don't shower properly.
Okay.
I watched a clip and he was like, do you wash below your kneecaps? And homeboy was like, I'm not doing this with y'all today. What? He was like, He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, do you wash below your kneecaps? And he was like, yes.
You know what I've learned?
I washed my whole, and then one girl was like, she asked another girl, she was like, do you wash your back? And the girl was like, yes. She was like, I wash my body. And she was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you like the soap. The soap just runs down. She was like, it's not how it works, you guys.
The one thing I have learned from social media is that a lot of y'all don't know how to bathe.
It just makes me question a lot of things.
Hold on. A lot of y'all.
And y'all are getting laid, not bathing.
A lot of y'all didn't have that mama that be like, either you do it right or I'm gonna come in there and do it for you.
Because I can't, how many times have I hit her with that? How many times has she passed by me and I got a whiff of that pit? And I was like, girl, rewind, head back. Run it back to the shower.
On the replay.
Yeah, because I shouldn't smell your armpit. We're not doing that.
This morning, she turned over and she said, oh.
She stretched her arm and you got a whiff?
And I said, did you put deodorant on? Oh, I forgot.
Girl, don't forget.
Please don't. I said, you didn't forget the iPad though.
Bye. But it baffles me, like some people's thought process. People don't clean in between their toes. They don't wash between their ass. They don't wash. Oh, that was another clip. Maurice, that was another clip. They were talking.
We gotta start the episode.
Oh my gosh, we will. Okay, but they were talking about, it was like 3 young guys, and he was like, "What you mean you don't clean in between your ass?" And he was like, "Are y'all really bending over and spreading your cheeks and clean?" He was like,
"You ain't gotta bend over to clean between your cheeks."
Yes, but you gotta clean in between your ass. Like, who doesn't clean in between their ass?
In the words of the late great Red Fox, you ain't gotta wash your whole ass,
but you got to wash your asshole. That is just, it's so diabolical. And I think about, like, if I'm in the shower how are you really getting in a shower, bathing with your hands, first of all, and then only touching certain parts of your body and assuming that the whole body is getting clean?
And then this one I don't get. How are you putting the same piece of cloth on your ass
that you put on your face?
Can't do
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not judging anybody.
Tell us about your week, because we're gonna be here forever.
My week was good. Week was really good. Got to spend time with family. Y'all know how I feel about that. Got to see my great niece. Had my nephew down. We had family day. Family day was really fun. And listen,
Oh my God, it was so traumatic.
It finally happened, y'all.
What happened?
I ate dirt.
Oh, you
and
fell?
I fell.
I should post the video.
At the skating rink.
Oh, I should post the video.
I was doing so good. I was even trying to practice new tricks. I was doing the one leg. I was trying to do a pistol squat. That's neither here nor there. But I was like, okay, I was getting my groove back. I was like, yes, like this is.
And they were playing good music too.
And they were playing good music. I was like, this is like 11-year-old Kainisha coming through. And I think I got a little too confident, and this was after my sister had failed because she was getting her groove back too. She was like, "Oh, this is feeling like 11-year-old Lakinga," you know. And then out of nowhere,
she failed. I don't even know how she fell.
I don't know how she fell either. She just fell.
I was looking at her, and we were looking at each other.
He made eye contact, and she just went down.
I said, "How did you fall? What happened?"
She was like, "I don't know." And then I was getting too confident, and I was coming around that curve, and I was like, "Oh, I want to start coming around the curve," but you know how you be on one foot and you got the other foot like in front of you.
Yeah.
I looked at the replay, and my right ankle just buckled.
And you know what I saw? I saw that scene from Precious. Now, see that shit. That shit you put. I should have fucked you up then.
Okay. You're doing a lot.
And you try that shit again.
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
I was gonna post it, but I didn't because I ain't gonna do it like that.
I was like, you better not post that. He was like, this would be good. I was like, Maurice, don't post that. Like, don't. My titty came out of my bra. I fell so hard. When I was trying to get up, I was like, oh, I said, my titty is out of my bra.
Wait a minute. I'll be right back, y'all. I didn't see that part. I gotta go run.
I was wearing all black. You couldn't see it. I just felt it. And when I went to get up, my titty was hanging out of my bra under my shirt. And I was like, Lord, I gotta put my titty back in my bra. It was a lot.
It was calling to me.
Okay, it was a lot.
Left one or the right one?
Goodbye. Yes. And then what else? Oh, I mean, just, prepping. Prep is coming along. It's coming good. I'm really feeling. I'm really feeling the difference, and I am starting to get a little excited. But I am really feeling the difference in my strength. And except, I think it's just psychological at this point when it comes to my deadlifts because I've been so bench focused. And I feel like everything else is kind of like, like I'm cruising along. But me and bench, I feel like me and bench are locked in, and I don't want to jinx it. But I feel like Bench and I are like locked in right now.
Let me tell you something. When I picked that 342 up, no warm up, just raw back.
Oh, what I was doing last week?
I said, oh, she's strong. I said, I'm having to warm up for this.
I did it 4 reps too.
I said, she can have it.
Right. She can have it.
The way my back too, I said, oh, she can have it.
You did it though. You lifted it once.
Yeah. I could have did it again. I just said, no, I'm not. I said, who am I trying to impress?
Who am I trying to impress?
Who am I trying to impress?
This is stupid. Why am I doing this? This is dumb.
You know what? My week was so traumatic. I forgot it. I forgot your sister and them was here.
Oh, wow.
You know what? It's funny because we had that story last week about in-laws, and I guess I just black out when my in-laws come around and just forget about them.
Okay. Oh, but I will say we did try, I don't know if any of you guys heard on TikTok. It was on TikTok where you can get fried catfish at Ralph's.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh, my God.
Don't do it. We were so excited too. Don't do it.
Talk about wasting your cheat meal on some shit.
You know what?
You know how you like, oh, I'm finna have my cheat meal. I'm finna get some fried food. I don't eat fried food often. It wasn't the way I wanted to go back over there and flip the whole store.
No, I feel like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
A 0.
Okay, I would give it like a 6. But here's the thing. I feel as though if it had
no seasoning.
I was going to say the batter needed more like salt or something.
The whole thing needed seasoning.
And I mean, we black. We like seasoned food, tasteful food.
I think the last time the fish was seasoned when the water hit it.
Okay, bye. And it could have been fried. For me personally, it could have been like fried with more batter harder. And a little harder.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was like,
you know what? That was the
no.
low light of my week.
I was like, and you charged me $53 for 7 pieces of fish.
And when you told me that, I said, send it back.
No, we ended up throwing it away.
Send
Actually,
it back. Send it back.
We ate 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and that was it. That was
lesson learned.
I was like, this is not
never
great.
Again.
I was like, TikTok, you have get me a straight.
Never again.
So how else was your week though?
At this point, I'm gonna write it off as business expense.
Okay, bye. How else was your week?
It was cool, you know. I guess
it was.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah. It was cool. I was thinking.
I want to tell you know how my week was. I just thought about this was the highlight of my week when we went to the wall, and TT was like, Uncle Mo, you got me ice cream? I said, yeah. For me? I said, yes, TT, that's your ice cream. Do I have to share it? No. Good. I'm not gonna give my dad none. He gets none. I said, baby, he better not take a lick of it.
That's my great niece.
I said, he better not take a lick of your ice cream, baby.
I love when she tells you, when she says, Uncle Mo, I love you.
I love you too, TT.
Or she'll be like, I love you, Uncle Mo.
I'm like, I love you too, TT. You do? Yeah, baby. Aw.
It reminds me of when her dad was little because that's how Kamari was with you. Like him and Demari like really loved you. Like, oh, it's my Uncle Mo. Didn't like me. Yeah, he loved you. He loves you now. But yeah, how else was your week?
That was it.
Yeah, that was the highlight. Oh, you forgot to tell the people you hit 265 today.
It don't matter. My wife has already stopped my joy.
He's upset. Okay, so he hit 265 in the gym today.
For reps.
Yes, for reps, okay?
Because I'm trying to get to my 315.
And so I was telling him, I was like, oh, that's actually 264. And he was like, it's 265. And I was like, oh, no, the bar is 20 kgs. It's 44, not 45. And he was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's 45. And I was like, okay, like, you know, like, I'm not going to argue with you over a pound. I could be wrong. You could be wrong. Like, you know, but I'm pretty sure I was 264, but it's fine. You did it and you did it for reps and I was proud of you and I was impressed.
Speaking of the bar, shout out to our follower and our booski, Renee Harden.
Yes.
For the app.
Renee, thank you. Thank you for putting us on game.
Because I don't have to do math no more.
I don't have to do math no more. Free. I'm free. I use my whole rest period to actually just rest instead of trying to calculate what's on the bar. No, that's crazy. Babe, it's not that. I don't think it's that different.
Sometimes you doing calculus.
If you haven't memorized what you do.
I don't. What we got today, Booski?
Oh my gosh. So
it don't matter what we got today. Let's talk about that ass of yours.
Okay, let's know.
Okay, I'm just saying what we got today.
Because it looked terrible when it fell on those roller skates.
It didn't look the best, but the bounce was spectacular.
Oh, my belly button hurts. Sorry. What? I was laughing and it's pushing up against my pants and it hurts because like the bracing from bracing so hard. My belly button hurts. Okay, so you know, people are always talking about when you get married and how things have changed, right? So we're just gonna discuss some of the things that
ain't nothing changed for me.
Oh, nothing?
No, because I've been married since we was together.
Oh,
when I asked you, I was really asking you to marry me.
Oh, that's
when you said yes, I was like, damn.
I can guarantee you we weren't on the same page then.
Well, hey, you know what? As we've learned, it takes you a little longer. And I'm patient.
It takes me a little longer to get on board.
And I'm patient enough to let you take your time.
Oh, thanks. Okay, well,
Lord, I've been waiting on you. That's the theme of our marriage. Me waiting on you.
Okay. Anywho.
I'm Mary J. Blige in this bitch.
Based on multiple marriage surveys.
I'm Mary J. Blige in this bitch.
All the time it wasn't whether or not marriage would change things, but how marriage
would change things.
Changed things.
You were busy loving someone else.
I'm gonna deck you in your face.
I would stop grieving if you told me to.
What are some things for you that changed?
For me?
For
Nothing.
you, Demel.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Okay.
100. Nothing. Okay. Nothing changed for me as far as our dynamic. I felt like I told your mom when I was 16 that I was gonna take care of you, and I meant that shit, and I've been taking care of you ever since. The only thing that's changed for me is when you popped out a baby. I said, "Oh shit." Now I knew what I was doing when I said you.
Okay.
Now her. This child is
Anyways.
something else. I mean, I had great fun creating her.
Okay, what about, do you feel like love became more of a choice in the feeling the longer that we have been together, the longer we've been married?
I felt like love is always a choice.
But more so once you've been through the trenches with someone.
I feel like love is always a choice because love is an emotion. Emotions change like the wind, depending on what you're going through, depending on your season. I may not always like you, but I always love you.
Okay. Do you feel like laughing more now than we did before? Do you feel like we did that?
We laugh more anytime we're not struggling. And so since we ain't been struggling, we've been kikiing. We've been hooting and hollering.
Who that in there hooting and hollering? Hooting and hollering. Okay, so some of these questions are based on surveys that were taken, like I said, by married couples who have been married for 10 or more years.
I know what they talking about.
And certain things that they were kind of surprised that did change or didn't change throughout relationship.
All right,
okay. So let's see. Okay, how about this one? Do you feel like money became less about numbers and more about teamwork the longer we've been together in our marriage?
Definitely,
yeah, I agree with that.
Because
I totally agree with that.
At the beginning, it was like, just make sure there's enough in the pot.
Right.
Right. Now I'm like, let's make sure the pot is being utilized to its most potential.
And I also feel like, I mean, I can't speak for you, but I know like for me in the beginning, I always wanted to, because I knew how much money I made, right? And I knew how much money you made. And so I always wanted to, I never wanted to feel like I would have less with us coming together financially. You know what I mean? And we've talked about this, I think even last week or the week before, where there was times like the first time, because, you know, when it comes to the money thing, unless you're keeping everything separate and y'all got a good system that way, pulling money together for like common goals or like bills and stuff can be very challenging. And for us in the beginning, the first time we tried to do it, we were in our early 20s, like college, everything, you know, trying to be grown, trying to play house, right?
No, we was playing house.
And I know for me, the first time when we put the money together and then like everything was coming out when it like came to like bills and insurance and stuff like that, I didn't like that feeling of feeling like I'm not sure how I would have this X amount of money left over to play with every week. And now all of a sudden, I'm supposed to have more money, but it feels like I don't have as much. And then now you giving me side eye because I'm making my little weekly shopping trip. And there was no side eye. There was no side eye before when all my money was in my account.
But now that
you seeing my money and we paying bills and stuff, I don't like the side eye you giving me. So let's put this on hold.
Daily shopping.
Let's go back to our original plans of separating things, right? So I feel like for me,
you want to separate it now? You want to separate it now?
No.
Oh, why not? Why?
Not that it would matter.
Why do you want to separate it now?
You can separate it. Not that it would matter.
No, I'm gonna close the account and get a whole different account. You want to have a card to it?
I would.
No.
Yeah, I would. We've already discussed this. There's really not a scenario in which that would go over well for you. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I know like I said, for me, it took a little bit, I took a little bit longer. You know, like he was always like, you know, everything's gonna be good, all in, you still got what you need. And I was just like,
I got what I need, but I don't have what I want.
Right.
That's what it was.
You know, I was like, I'm gonna need like an extra 5 or 6 extra on Friday, and I don't feel like I got that.
I'm not giving that to you now.
But you know, but I had that before when it was separate, you know?
It can be separate now.
Okay. That's
it says many couples report becoming more attracted to confidence, kindness, reliability, and emotional connection than appearance later on.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, so I'm just ugly now, huh?
No.
I'm just a goon, huh?
No, you're still very attractive. But it is true. It is true. Like being reliable and being kind, I feel as though.
So are you saying that different things turn you on as you get older?
For sure. My perspective about life has changed. So, you know, like, here's the thing. And
what's the thing?
This is the thing.
Tell me about it.
The thing is that when you're younger and you have older people trying to give you the game or trying to like talk to you and have conversations with you about like, oh, when they used to say like, oh, you don't even know yet. Okay. Right? Or like you're too young to understand.
You ain't had a rough patch.
No, the thing is that you haven't lived enough life to have experiences to go through certain things for those types of perspectives.
And so
if that
now
makes
that you
sense.
have that experience.
So now that I've lived a little bit of life, now that I've like, you know, I've had some rough patches in my life. Now that I honestly feel like I'm just now really experiencing adulthood and I'm going into my 40s.
Damn.
Right. It's crazy.
I mean, if you want to, I can put some of these bills in your name.
Okay. No, we're not going to do that. That's not part of the agreement. I don't do bills in my name. Sorry. I must keep a clean slate.
I said, look here.
I got to keep a clean slate.
I said, the only thing in her name, I said, nothing really in her name. Her name is on everything, but nothing's in her name.
Yeah.
I said, so we got
except for the important things.
I said, so we got to start over. It ain't like we got to put any more deposits down.
Bye.
You know.
Goodbye.
I'm going to cut these lights off.
And like if
I'm going to cut these lights off right now and start them over.
No, if you ever think you're going to start acting funny, I got to make sure I have a clean slate.
All right. Well, I'm just Mary J. Blige over here.
Let's see. Do you think that some couples say that date nights became harder to schedule?
Yes.
I was going to say, if he say no, I'm going to be like, sir.
No, the problem isn't date night.
Okay.
The problem is these kids and their schedule.
Okay. I mean, but that's a part of making date nights a little bit more difficult.
Now we got to like sneak and watch an hour episode or something as a date.
I mean, sometimes it's the best.
You know, sometimes we got to get that closet quickie.
But it's all about the amount of effort you put into it. I'm just gonna.
I know you are.
I'm just gonna talk right on over that. Friendships became more important than the passion.
No, I think it's equally as important.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Well, for me, the passion never left.
Right, well,
you see,
but I'm saying
I'm on that ass.
But do you think that the friendship became a little bit more pertinent?
Yeah, I mean, because when you became my best friend.
Well, because
I spent so much time with you,
because you want to like your partner. Because there's a lot of things. I feel like there's a lot of things. I don't necessarily. You do want to like your partner because there's a lot of shit that you go through that can easily make you look at a person and be like, "What the hell did I do?" Like, no, I could really just.
I don't want to like you. I need to like you.
Oh, okay.
To an extent.
I want to like you. I want to be able to get up in the morning and look at you and be like, yes, that's my friend. That's my man. Like, why would you want to wake up in the morning and look at somebody and be like, this bitch still here?
I do that sometimes.
Okay. I'm moving on.
You said real conversation.
Okay. You wake up in the morning and look at me sometimes and be like, this bitch still here?
When you piss me off?
Okay, if I piss you off, why would I care about still being here?
See?
I didn't get pissed off.
Okay.
You're the one that's upset.
Right.
That's a you problem.
It says small annoyances never completely disappear.
Oh, they don't. They absolutely don't.
You know why? Because
they don't. Like putting water in an empty ice cream container and leaving it in the sink. For what purpose? Rinse the carton out and put it in the trash.
You gotta let it soak before you throw it away.
There's no such thing as letting it soak.
Because the trash,
it's ice cream. It's going to melt. Rinse it out. Put it in the garbage.
Because you don't want the ants to get in the trash can.
That's why you rinse it out.
Okay. It's little shit like eating off my plate and drinking. You know what really grinds my gears, and my wife does purposely?
What really grinds my gears?
She knows that when I buy something for me, no matter what it is, I have to be the first to consume it. That's just
me too.
I don't get if it's chips, if it's something to drink, whatever. She will purpose like, oh, I just had a little taste for something. Let me just get a little off top. I just got a little off top.
Let me just squeeze it right here.
Yeah. She knows it irritates me. I'm like, just have it.
No, I don't.
That's why when she be bringing stuff home, I just hide it, and then when she forget about it, that's when I eat it.
But see, I don't be forgetting about it because you think if I go 2 days without going back to it, like how just now I got a little stashy stash somewhere in the refrigerator, but I caught you watching me. I caught you watching me, and now I have to move my stashy stash.
Oh my God!
Because I caught you watching me.
Okay, acts of service started to feel more romantic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for me, from the gate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I feel like I do enough. So anytime you do something, I'm like,
because I feel like I do enough.
so anytime you do something, I'm like, okay, not my shirt gonna come off. Wait a minute. What we doing today? Oh. Like I've said many times when I walk in the house from work and I smell awesome and bleach, I'm like, let me hurry up and shower because I got some work to do.
Okay, goodbye.
I gotta punch in again.
Goodbye. I can't.
I look at this, if you want this nice and slow or you want to,
nice and slow?
Or speed it up. How you feeling tonight?
It depends on what time you come home from work.
Yeah, it's about 4:30.
Get it done so we can go to bed. Get it done so I can get the rest of my shit done for the evening and we can go to sleep. I don't have time.
She said, get it done.
Get her done so we can go to bed. Parenting changed the marriage. Do you think
it did? It did because we.
What part?
Let me tell you, we can have a whole series on this.
Oh, okay.
I have come to understand and realize that I am fighting and dealing with my wife's childhood trauma while trying to raise my child. Because
you mean trying to raise yourself?
No, my child.
In your child.
Because we have such different upbringings and backgrounds, and the trauma she had associated a lot of things. I don't have that trauma.
Oh.
So she be like, nah, my baby not gonna have to go through this. My baby, no, but she ain't going through nothing.
That's rich because you literally are just explaining the things you say and that you do. That's literally you.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. That is you. That is so you. And then you turn around and complain that she's spoiled.
It's my job to spoil it. Okay. But I'm not going to. But I'm not going to. I don't spoil like you do.
I spoil her with attention and love. Because I love
you buy
giving
that girl
her
anything
attention.
she want to eat.
That's not true.
No. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
I don't buy her anything she wants to eat, but I do believe that sometimes when she asks and she's like, "Hey, can we go here?" I'm like, "Yes, we can." Because for one, I want to go too.
Wait a minute. I got
adult money now.
This is a public service announcement to my mother, LaShawn, Patrice, Biddle Irvin, and to your mother, Letitia Inez Tillman.
Okay.
All of a sudden, y'all got McDonald's money.
Oh, for the grandkids,
every
for sure.
day.
For sure, it's their grandchildren.
All of a sudden, you can the next day air a goddamn leotard
because it's their grandbaby.
But when my birthday come around, you ain't got nothing.
And like my mom, she's picked up the phrase. She said, you can't compete where you don't compare.
Okay, well, guess what?
I said, first of all, stay off of social media.
Okay, well, first of all, don't eat none of my food.
Bye.
Get out my house.
First of all, don't eat none of my food.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting against her childhood trauma.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Because I was raised. We. No, they
don't know.
If there was food, you could eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. She ain't got that.
That's not true.
No. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about your business.
That's not true. Individual growth became essential.
I think it did. Because
why?
We have to each grow in our own path to come together. And it gives you something to talk about. It gives you something
to do too in life that doesn't involve your partner.
Right.
Because although I love spending time with you.
I don't need you up my ass all the time.
And I love being with you. I do not have to be
tell you something.
in front of you 24/7.
Let me tell you.
I like me and I like time with me.
Let me tell you one of my biggest, I feel like one of our best errors recently, right? Back about 3-4 years ago when video games were still good. And you were in your crafting. And you didn't bother me because you wanted to craft. So I didn't bother you. You wanted to craft. I wanted the game. And we were just happy. And then we go to bed. We talk about it. I tell you what's going on.
You act like you're interested. I act like I'm interested.
Right.
We do it. And then we're happy and we go to bed.
But we do what?
We do it.
And that's what kept us together.
Okay.
That's what kept us together.
After being excited to talk to your partner about something that you know they're genuinely not into, but still pretending to be excited for you.
It's just how I listen every time you tell me about a Freed McFadden book. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Bye, Maurice.
Yeah, stop reading this shit.
Yeah, of course. That sounds great.
Forgiveness became a regular practice. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I forget you every day.
I mean,
Every day.
eventually I get around to forgiveness.
Oh, you don't forgive. You just say, are you hungry? I was gonna go do something. Do you want me to bring you something?
I was gonna go sit down and have me a meal. And then would you like me to order you something when I'm heading back?
Right. You don't forgive me with words. You forgive me with actions. I said, oh,
see, because you know why?
Acts of service.
Actions speak louder
than
words.
All right, go ahead. I am through.
Actions speak louder than words.
With you.
Emotional safety became more important than winning arguments.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Look
because, there's been plenty of times where I had to apologize to you.
Because many people have now said that I'm very emotional. And I'm telling you,
it took them to tell you, but I've
calm down.
Been telling you that
calm down.
Years.
I have not always been this way. The older I get, the more I am. Now I've been okay, look here. I'm about everything. I'm in tune with my feelings now. And
I love that.
And now
it's one of the things that attracted me to you.
What I tell you this morning, I said it really hurt my feelings when you did that. And you was like, okay, Maurice. Okay. All right. Because
sometimes you'll tell me that like 3 times in a day. You really hurt my feelings, and I was like, okay, babe, I'm sorry. I didn't know that hurt your feelings. It was not in my intentions to hurt your feelings. I thought we were having a good time. You're always dogging me and talking crap about me, and I don't hit you with my feelings are hurt. But if you thought I was being serious. And I wasn't. I'm genuinely sorry, and I love you.
Be dogging you, dog.
You do.
Stop.
You
stop
do.
Doing
when
that,
we be
player.
going back and forth on each other, Maurice.
Wait a minute. What kind of back and forth we talking about here?
Stop it. He be getting out of pocket.
This is a PG
he be
show.
getting out of pocket, and I don't say nothing. I just be, I laugh it off, whatever. Okay. The minute I say something back towards him, he drops his smile and he looks at me, and then he goes, I'm more sensitive than you are.
That's not true. That's not true. Read the next one. We're done. We're done with this. Because I'm about to be in my feelings right now.
See? That's what I'm saying. Time started feeling more valuable.
No.
Did time start feeling...
Really? Not right now.
Because see, now he mad.
Now, it don't feel valuable right now.
No, it doesn't. Do you feel honestly, like time became more valuable?
It does.
Because in the beginning, I felt... you don't really think about time in that sense.
They tell us that a weekend is 48 hours. It feels like it's about 28.
It's short.
It's short.
Okay, so, and for me, I don't know if you caught it today, but I was like a little emotional in the gym. I was trying not to cry.
Why?
Because, so one of the families that I follow, it was her son's birthday, and she posted like, the pictures from when he was like little all the way up. And she had said that she was like, I'm now realizing that my job isn't just to like, just be your mother, your whole life or whatever. But part of my job is also learning to let you go. And that, I don't know, it just hit me in a way. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh.
That's only if you got boys.
Oh, no.
That's only if you got boys. I ain't gonna let it go.
Okay, bye. I was like, oh, no. And you know how I've been lately with like her getting older and stuff. Her birthday's coming around. And like,
I'm a young lady now.
And just looking at her and us having our conversations, like, answering her questions, and it's just been a lot, because I just feel like 9 years went by so quick, and I just remember us talking about, oh my gosh, I can't wait till she turns 5. Like, what is she gonna be like when she's 5? And next year we're gonna be in double digits.
I'll take 5.
And I just feel like after next year,
when
we hit them double digits, I just feel like it's probably gonna go even faster than it is now. So time is definitely more valuable now than I feel like I'm feeling time more than I ever have felt in my life.
That's why I say I got X amount of summers left.
Okay, well, you don't have to be that way.
Marriage requires more maintenance than expected.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of 50-50 on it, but yeah, I do agree. It does require like a maintenance, because are you
saying I'm high maintenance?
No, like any other relationship, it takes effort, it takes time. So
no, that's not true.
To maintain a relationship, it takes effort and time.
Male friendships don't take effort and time.
Okay.
We got to understand that.
Okay. You know what I mean? Okay, meaningful relationships.
They're meaningful. I got homeboys I talk to once a month, once a year.
Okay, but like I tell you, like I tell your daughter, everyone is not a friend. There's acquaintances and then there's friends.
I have friends.
So, there's
celebrating small wins became more meaningful. Absolutely. The older you get, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like what is it? It said like paying off debts and surviving hard seasons.
No.
Like when I got that letter, it said that you officially own your car and the title's attached. That felt great.
No. I'm talking about tying your shoe without suffocating yourself. That's my small victory. I'm happy.
That's a personal victory.
Yeah, I'm happy. You hear me?
And that's a big win, not a small one.
That's it.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I had to move a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Literally.
To get some weight off. Yeah, that was good. Conflict didn't end, it just matured. What about that?
In a relationship?
Yeah, like arguing less about.
I do feel like as we've gotten older, the arguments are now productive. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Because now we're at a
purpose.
We're at a state where we have a purpose. We talking through this with a purpose, and then we're gonna execute the plan on the other side, whether we both agree with the plan or not.
Right.
It's gonna be executed. Now, if it's your plan and it don't work, I am gonna say I told you so. But take accountability. Because as I said before, whether it's your plan or my plan, I allowed it to go forward, so it's my fault. That's the part of being a leader that you just have to accept. It's ghetto, but
ghetto here. Being appreciated, needing to be expressed more often.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I keep waiting for the day.
Not to have a partner to just say, well, you know. That's like saying, why you never tell me you love me? Well, you should know that I love you. It'd be nice to hear it every now and then.
Yeah.
You know? It'd be nice to be appreciated every now and then.
It would. I don't know.
I'm waiting.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I appreciate you every day.
I should just know. You don't say it.
I do. So. I grab your ass. I tell you how good you look. I thank you for everything you do. I hold you up. You are the pillar.
You hold me up. The way my ankles have been given out, you haven't been doing a great job.
Your ankle gave out at the skating rink.
And it gave out getting on the treadmill today.
Oh, it did.
And it gave out when I was walking from the shower this morning. You haven't been doing a good job.
Well, I have. It's just I'm starting to look so good now. Every time you look at me, you stumble.
Oh, my ankles go weak.
Yeah. You get weak in the ankle, not weak in the knees.
I get weak in the ankles. My ankles get weak. Oh gosh. Okay.
Comfort can quietly replace curiosity.
Comfort?
Yes. For me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care the look. I'm not pursuing. I don't want to pursue. I have no interest in pursuing. I am comfortable. I love where I'm at.
Yeah.
I love my life.
I agree that.
I love putting my face in your titties.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. Outside stress affected the marriage more than expected.
Absolutely.
What outside stressors?
Work. The 3 letters I work for.
Work, health concerns, I would say.
The 3 letters I work for and the 3 letters you used to work for.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say work, health concerns. Because
health concerns from the work.
No, well, health concerns in like general, because I feel like those are the things that you don't really think about a lot until it happens. Like having serious health issues or being in a situation where your partner is experiencing a health urgency. You don't, I mean, in theory, you think about like when you take your vows, like in sickness and in health, but then when you actually have to experience a health issue or you watch your partner go through a health issue, I feel like that's another level of like, that's a level. I feel like I can't even like put it into words. Like, there's no sufficient amount of words to have the panic of wondering how far this is going to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, is this going to be a short thing? Is this going to be, you know, like we have something that's happening right now, but if it proceeds, it could turn into this. Right. And then like, how long am I looking at this, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's the really scary part.
I can't say this in full transparency. When we went through, I'm not going to say all the details, but you'll know about. When we went through what we went through that one time and I was sitting in the car with the baby and you was in there by yourself. And I was just like, she can't work no more.
Oh.
Like, I was like, and I said, this damn job, because you're at a point in life where you're coming home every day complaining about the job now, and I kept telling you, just do something else. Like, you ain't got to work, do something else. And you were like, if I don't work, Reese, what I'm going to do? You seem very comfortable now.
You found something to do.
You got very comfortable now. But I just felt like even though I knew in that moment that I wasn't I wasn't forcing you to work. If you were doing something you want to do, I felt at fault for that. And it really angered me. And you know how I felt about your place of employment after that.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I said, don't even talk about that place. Because I want to go up there and burn that motherfucker down.
Okay, let's not do that.
You know, and then, then when you had your other little scare, and I said, Lord, I remember praying. This is what I said. I said, Lord, I can't do this without her. I said, you might as well take both of us.
Just leave the baby, huh? That's crazy work.
I said,
leave the baby.
The baby gonna have the health insurance and the life insurance in the house, and she got a good uncle that's good with money. She gonna be fine. She gonna miss us, but I said I can't do this without her.
Well,
I said I'm supposed to be strong. And I remember sitting up in there, and my baby asked me questions about mommy, and I said, "Is she okay?" And I'm just lying to her.
Well, you weren't lying because you just didn't know.
No, I knew. Because Dad, where's mommy? She okay? And then I'm crying in the room, crying in the car.
I don't think she probably even believed you, because she would come up to me and like put her hand on my face and she would go, "Mommy, are you okay?"
I said, God.
And I was like, "Girl, I'm trying to be." It feel like the lights is finna close, but
you said
I'm trying.
You said I'm trying, Grandpa.
I'm trying, Grandpa.
And they said, "Let's do that."
She used to look at me like, and that's when I had taught her how to use the phone. I was like, girl, if mommy passes out in the house, this is what you do first. You call 911, then you call daddy. And she was like, okay. And I taught her how to like unlock the phone and do everything. And I remember my friend.
And that's when they've been down here ever since.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Unlocking the phone every chance she get.
But because it was an issue where I became a little like paranoid, because if I'm just here with her and God forbid something happened to me, like I don't want the baby to not know what to do, you know? So yeah, for sure. One more. Let's see. The best seasons came after the hard ones.
No, because I feel like we had some pretty good seasons before the hard ones. I feel like sometimes the good was too good. The next one had to be hard, and we were doing too much. We was doing too much. And God said, you know what? I'm going to have to dial you all the way back.
Bye. No, I mean, I feel like yes. And maybe yes and no.
Well, life is always better after you get through the storm.
Yeah, after you go through something.
I'm saying, there's been
because sometimes there's stretches and you're just like, God, how long we gotta be in this rain?
But what I'm saying is there were stretches where we were partying like rock stars.
Oh, I don't ever remember partying like a rock star.
Okay, that's the reference.
Oh.
And then we went through some shit, but we had to learn.
Oh, of course.
We was careless.
It was trial and error.
So we were careless.
Error.
Then there was consequences.
Yeah.
And then we learned from that.
But that's how you learn.
Yeah. So I said, we had some pretty good seasons before the bad ones.
See, you have to go through
to be somebody. Because
if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere,
you got to wake up and pay attention.
That's it.
Wait a minute. Y'all tell me y'all can sing. Well, this is a music class, isn't it?
You're so silly. I can't.
All right, but we're going to hop into If We Knew Then. Okay. And this question this week, my wife has been prepped, and
that don't mean I still have an answer.
Let's see what she says.
Let's see.
If we knew then, right? So that's just whatever. That's the theme of it. So what surprised you the most after we got married?
How much more emotional you could be.
Okay. You could answer seriously, but it's fine.
Seriously. Maybe I don't want to say emotional in a negative connotation though. I mean emotional as in like caring, as in attentive, as in intentional, like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that. Not like to say you're like a bitch or something.
Wait a minute. I never said that. Wait a minute, player.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't want you to think that's how
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right. You almost woke up Pootie Tang. Sarate.
I don't want you to think that's
on the running side.
Okay. You know what I mean.
Tip-a-tie on the running side.
You know what I mean. But that's I mean that. You became more I mean you became a husband.
I was always
like I feel like in your mind you took on that title and you were like, I am a husband now and I am going to behave accordingly.
I said I'm gonna beat these cheeks without saying. Don't you love me?
I do. I do love you.
What God has put together, Let no man take.
I do love you. That
Okay,
is
people,
true.
we're gonna say it.
Hop on into our 2 cents.
No, we're in the comment of the
Oh,
week.
sorry. Comment of the week.
Okay, people, we're gonna hop into. I don't know how many I got. I'm still laughing over the last thing. Okay, the first one, they all come from YouTube. Sorry.
They all came from YouTube. Sorry.
Sorry. The first one is about the in-laws and the watch.
Oh, where he had thieving in-laws.
Yes.
And the wife was like, they can't come back here.
And what's her name?
Lillian Brown. Lily Lane Brown.
We're gonna go with that.
No, that's what it is. Lily Lane Brown.
She says prepare one room with no valuables in it, or only his valuables, and then invite him over again.
Perfect. I can get behind that.
She said, look here.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Not pressed about them
stealing your watch.
Let's just see how much of their shit your shit they can take.
Yeah.
Without you.
Yeah. Let's see how far they can go before you actually get upset.
Mm-hmm.
I likes it.
Okay. And this is also from YouTube. This is about when I had said how my wife was hiding her bags in the car and she said she wasn't.
I don't hide shopping bags.
Not anymore.
I mean, there's no reason.
Because I'm at work. You can bring them in while I'm at work. I work longer. Okay.
I'm an adult.
And babe, what's her name? Or their name?
Looks like Peels Gat 3.
We're gonna go with that. She said.
We're gonna go with that.
She said I didn't hide them. I just didn't bring them in the house.
Exactly.
She said, pay attention, ladies, because the professional girl math is speaking. Preach.
I'm just saying, now, I didn't hide them. I left them in the car. I just forgot to bring them inside.
This girl math thing, stuff has to stop.
What?
Because it don't make sense.
It absolutely makes sense. You're just refusing to get on board.
No, you can't just say, I casually forgot to bring something in the house.
Were they in a place that you had access to? Yes or no? Okay. It's a yes or no. Yes or no. Can you answer the question? Okay. Yes or no? Okay. Did you or did you not have access to that? Yeah. And better yet, I drove an SUV. So it's not like I had a trunk where it was concealed. It was quite literally in the back.
You
so did you have can you just answer the question for the sake of
I had
access, right?
But when I checked
Hold on. And was it or was it not visible if you wanted to get to it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't hide anything. Okay, I just didn't bring them inside.
It don't matter. This is the last one. This is also from YouTube. And this is from when we're talking about Arby's and other fast food that shouldn't be open.
This is from Michaela Lee.
This is from Michaela. She wins.
-15P.
She says Arby's sells raccoon ankles.
And no, I cannot be convinced otherwise. Raccoon ankles is crazy work. I have never heard such things. She said they sell raccoon ankles, and no, I cannot be convinced otherwise. Could you imagine? Like, I was sitting there trying to imagine. I was like, raccoon ankles.
Now,
that's diabolical.
Now, I was raised by country folk. Now, my grandfather,
Did you eat raccoon ankles?
No, I never had raccoon ankles. Oh. Now, my grandfather, my grandfolks they're from Arkansas. Okay? And then my grandfather, he told me he has coon.
Soup.
Coon. Stew.
Oh, stew, yeah.
Stew and yeah, don't worry about her. So somebody ate raccoon ankles. So I don't know.
Raccoon ankles is crazy.
It's crazy.
What's even crazier is that I think I'm listening to my kid whoop her doll.
I think she is.
Which is crazy because she don't get whoopings. So
she swore it down. She got whooped.
I don't understand.
She swore it down. You whooped me for 20 minutes. I said, you've never had a whooping at all.
For 20 minutes? You got popped on the butt, but you've never been beaten.
I've been beaten.
That's crazy. All right, guys, let's hop on into our 2 cents. Okay, so this one says, am I a jerk for telling the previous owner of my house she cannot come and pick fruit from my tree anymore?
Oh, no, not at all. My tree.
I bought my house last summer and there's a big plum tree in the backyard. A few weeks after moving in, the previous owner messaged me saying that her late mother had planted it and asked if she could collect some plums that were ready. I said, sure, because I understood the sentimental part. When she came over, she brought her husband and 2 buckets and a ladder. Oh, they was coming to
prepared.
the tree.
Prepared.
They picked nearly every ripe plum, including branches hanging over on my patio, and left a bunch of broken twigs and bad fruit on the ground.
Oh, she's trying to plant it.
I barely got any myself. Apparently, her family had used the plums to make jam every year for almost 20 years.
Oh,
yeah, it's probably good.
Yeah.
She contacted me again asking what weekend she could come this year. I told her that I planned on keeping the fruit this time, since the tree is technically on my property and I actually want to make something with it. She got upset and said that I knew the tree had meaning to her family. She even offered me a few jars of the jam, but that really isn't the point. I spent a lot of money from fixing up the yard, and I don't want people treating part of it like it still belongs to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. My sister thinks that I should let her take 1 bucket because it's a family tradition and it will cost me nothing. I feel bad about the connection to her mom, but I also don't think buying a house means that the old owners get yearly access whenever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being a jerk?
Okay.
No.
Okay, you want patty me or you want?
I don't think she's being a jerk.
Do you want?
Go ahead.
You want me to be patty or real?
I want you to give your honest opinion.
Fuck her.
Because I can see it from both sides, but now you're being entitled.
Wait, I see it from all sides, but look here. When you sold the house, you sold the tree.
You sold the tree,
and therefore you gave up your traditions. And
plant
look here,
another tree.
Now you know. My favorite house growing up, we had a plum tree in the front yard. And I used to eat so many plums. And I told you last time I had Tookie Biter to show you the house, they had cut that damn tree down. And I was pissed.
They didn't care.
I ain't lived in that house in over 30 years. And I was mad.
They didn't care. they do not care.
They didn't care. I don't think you're wrong at all. And I wouldn't look here. But I bet you that jam and that cobbler would be fire.
Yeah. But thank you for like giving me the idea because I have a very fruitful plum tree.
You know what?
And now I want to get creative and make my own family traditions.
Here's what you do. Tell her she can come get the plums, but you're gonna weigh each bucket and charge her per bucket.
Okay, Maurice.
Now, if you want to keep it, look here. It gotta be mutually beneficial. So you want my plums, I need some money. So how bad you want these plums?
I'll let you take 1 small bag.
No. You can take as many as you want, but I'm going to weigh them and charge you
$5 a pound.
50% above market value.
Okay.
Because they're sentimental. This is why you never tell somebody this shit is sentimental because you're using it against you.
Because they use it against you? No, I don't. Here's the thing, and I completely understand. And the heart of me would be like, oh my gosh, like, yes, I understand how important this tree is. And maybe you can come get like a half a bucket or something. But in a technical sense, you're not entitled to give her access to your property.
Who name on it eat?
It's not right. That's what I'm saying. You're not entitled to give her access. Like, and she can't get upset. I understand why she would be upset, but you don't own the house anymore. And if the tree was that important, you should have thought about that before you gave the house up. I don't know.
Wait a minute. This just kind of pissed me off. I thought about this. So we have a fig tree.
So our neighbor eats the fruit off the tree all the time. We have to taste a fig off
this tree. Before the figs that fell in the backyard, the dogs would eat them. So we never got a chance.
Right.
So whatever the dogs didn't eat, the birds would eat. And then the neighbor, he come get the ones that fall in the front. So
he cleans up for us. He always says, I didn't think you were going to eat him.
But we wasn't.
But we love him. So it doesn't matter.
He's a good neighbor, though.
Yeah, he's a great neighbor. Okay, so this one is more of a, like needing advice.
I got it.
Okay. What are some creative ways to make my in-laws' visits so unpleasant that they won't want to come back without them suspecting that I had anything to do with it?
Okay, look here.
Well, hold on.
Wait a minute.
She says that her in-laws will be staying with them for a month, and I genuinely don't think that I can handle it anymore.
Okay.
Please don't suggest that my husband should set boundaries or tell them no. We've already established that he's spineless. Though, to be fair, he's otherwise a good man. But I am looking for ideas beyond that.
I wouldn't say he's spineless. He probably just really live his parents. Okay, I got a lot of ideas.
Okay, give her some. She's looking for some ideas.
Now I'm going to tell on myself.
Okay.
This would generally work for me. I just
wait, what?
I just stopped cooking.
Okay.
If I stop cooking shit,
people stop coming.
They stop coming because my mother-in-law, she got a threshold of how many times she gonna go spend some money on some food, and then she was like, "We can't just cook something. Well, you can cook whatever you want. You know what you got on it?
What would you like?
What would you like?" That's one thing I do. Number two, I don't keep no coffee in the house.
Because she wants coffee every morning.
She wants coffee every morning.
So basically, you don't keep any of her comforts.
Right. And if I have coffee, I don't have creamer. I make it to where she gonna have to leave to get something. Right?
Making the visit unpleasant, making her think twice.
You can't every time you come here, you gotta make something a little inconvenient. Like sometimes the Wi-Fi just get cut off randomly in spurts and shows get interrupted. I don't know.
So basically, he's saying just make their visit uncomfortable.
I know that she like watch Law and Order. I cut Paramount off or Peacock off.
Okay.
Yeah, we had it yesterday. We'll have it back again when you leave.
Okay. Bye.
You gotta know. You know. Another thing I do. This is my favorite one. I do. I ask my wife to make anything seafood related.
Okay, and I don't do that because my mother's allergic to seafood.
And I'm like, well, I want this. So if I tell her,
that does not happen.
So if my mother-in-law's coming down, I say, hey, can you make some shrimp tacos? Then she tell her that she making some. Well, I'm just coming tomorrow, so you make a taco, and the plan has worked.
Okay. Goodbye. So
you just
you just made me want a taco. Actually.
So you just gotta know. You gotta make them uncomfortable.
Like, the moral of the story is when they come to your house, don't make them comfortable at your house.
Like when my mother was in menopause, I would purposely keep the house at a certain temperature that would piss her off. So then she would leave it, open the window, close the window, fan, no fan. Open the window, close the window, fan, no fan. And then she was like, I'm just going home. Well, we love you. Come back anytime.
Bye. We love you. Visit us soon. Come back.
Your grandchild loves seeing you.
Bye.
You know?
Okay.
Now my father-in-law, he's not an issue because he's not gonna stay long anyway. He can come anytime. He got about one night in him. He's like, I'm about to hit the road.
Yeah, right, because he just likes being at his own place.
But the mothers,
because they grandbabies.
They move in. God damn.
Okay, we got one more, and this one is from a Booski.
Hey, Booski.
Hey, Booski. Okay, so she says, I've been a huge fan since I found your page. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for being genuine in your advice. If I may, I genuinely need your advice when it comes to relationships and money. I'm in my 40s and divorced a decade ago due to infidelity on my ex's part. I've been focusing a lot on my career and earn decently well, above average. I've dated now and then, not a lot, but nothing has really worked out. While the reason for not pursuing a relationship have varied, one common issue I've noticed is paying for dates. I usually date men within the same tax bracket, and out of habit, I typically contribute on dates. When pays for some, I pay for some, and on tips, when he pays for the accommodations, I'll pay for food, etc. However, I have encountered men who take advantage of this and expect me to pay more. The last guy I dated for a year crossed the line by inviting me to lunch with his son and then getting mad at me for not paying for it. This is also the guy who often said women are gold diggers. I gave him a piece of my mind and ended the relationship. My questions are, who should pay? Okay. So for one, for dates, when we first start dating, who should pay? Once we're in a relationship, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, who should pay? When we're living together, who should pay? I don't want to make the same mistake when I meet someone else. I'd really appreciate your guidance. Let's see. Also, all I'm looking for is a genuine relationship. While it seems to already be a challenge, this money tango makes it harder. Thank you for listening and your advice.
Okay, so let me one by one. Who should pay is whoever offered.
Yeah, whoever invited is who should pay.
Right. But I will also say this. As a man, I have learned, do not start shit you do not want to continue. Because people get comfortable and they stop acting like they don't know what a gas station is. So when you start doing shit, you just maintain it.
Okay.
So I would tell you, don't pay for none of the goddamn dates.
Okay, and that's actually what I was gonna say.
Don't pay for none of them.
Here's the thing.
If I'm done, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Calm down now.
Oh.
Now, if he really into you and he like you, he don't mind paying because he don't mind spending a little change to have some of your time. And I don't care. It's
a little change.
No, okay, I didn't say that now. You're
You
doing too much. Because everything is transactional.
Okay.
Okay. So he wants your time right now. Once you guys start getting serious, then now you can take him out on his birthday. If he a father, do something for him on Father's Day, whatever case may be. When y'all move in together, by that time y'all should be married. Y'all should have y'all financially situated.
Okay, but still answer the question: who's paying?
At the beginning,
if they're living together, if the money is still separate and hasn't come together, who's paying?
If they're living together and and you're not like married, that needs to be a conversation beforehand. And I personally feel like if you're not together married, then everything should be split according to
the income.
The income. So if he makes more, he should take care of the bigger bills. If you make more,
you split it.
You split it. You split it properly. So if the income is a 60-40 split, one pays 60, one pays 40. Over here it's 100%, so I pay 100, she pay nothing. You know, right. So you know what more.
So yes, so I agree. I also say you lead with how you would like to see things in the future, right? Mm-hmm. So if paying for dates, I know you pretty much make it out to be that you don't mind paying for dates. But if this is something that you continuously run into, if paying for dates is something that you don't necessarily want to do all the time, I wouldn't start off that way.
Well, right now.
Right? I wouldn't start off that way. Also, another thing, you said that the income bracket that you are in is above average. And I know that you mentioned dating men, like, you know, in similar brackets. Maybe you need to date a man that's above average for that type of, like, a different type of man where that's not even going to be a question, right? Because there's certain men that you will date and it's not even a question. He's not going to sit there and be like, okay, you want to split the bill? Or like if he asks you on a date, he's going to be expecting you to leave the tip.
Wait a minute, because I ask you to split the bill every time we go out.
And I pass you my one brown penny every time. Pass it over like that. But yeah, so I mean, I think it's also... if he thinks you're a gold digger, let him think that, then that's not the man for you, because you know what you can bring to the table financially, right?
Yeah.
But if someone is genuinely trying to get to know you, and 9 times out of 10, if he's the one that's asking you out, then it is fair to assume that he is going to assume the cost of getting to know me because you're approaching me to get to know me. Mm-hmm. Because to ask someone out on a date and assume that they have resources to pay for said date, I don't think it's just like that's
okay. And I want to get
that's not etiquette. That's what the word I was looking for. That's just not etiquette.
You nice. I want to get to the main issue I have with the other nigga.
What do you mean the other nigga?
The one that brought his son, and then.
Oh, but why are we talking about him? He's not around anymore.
I know he's not.
And she knows not to go that
but how you gonna call somebody a gold digger and then bring a +1 to a date?
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe we need to go to an above average type dude where this is not even going to be like a conversation. Because here's the thing. If you date somebody, if she's already in an above average dating or financial pool, right? Mm-hmm. If she finds a man who is above that, like the next tax bracket, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever she brings.
Are we talking
like what, 7 figures?
37% or 34%? What are we talking? Because I you know, if you know, you know.
Listen,
if you know, you know.
If you went up, if you dated outside your tax bracket, but up, right? And you find a man who is genuinely interested in getting to know you, mm-hmm. I think this is just how, in my mind, it plays out. I really don't think this is going to be an issue.
It's not.
I really don't think it's going to be an issue. And I don't think that you're going to be made to feel as though you have to prove that you're not a gold digger or that you are willing to like help out when it comes to dates.
I will also say this. Maybe your type is not conducive to the lifestyle you want.
Possible.
You got to think about that too.
Possible.
Because she said many times that I was different. I wasn't necessarily her type. I was just different. So she gave me a chance.
Okay. Bye.
I'm her charity case. I'm her good deed to get her into heaven.
Bye. But because she sounds like a genuine like a genuine, like nice lady. And the thing about it is you've worked hard to be where you are in your life, and don't dim your light or try to make yourself seem so like you have to compromise so much so that you can, you know, have a relationship. That no, you know what you bring to the table. You want to be in a relationship. You don't have to be in a relationship for survival purposes. You don't have to be attached to a man for survival. So being able to find somebody who not only is interested in you, but also is going to show that interest by being like, hey, like, what you doing?
I got you.
Put your pocketbook back. Well, that's weird.
What's that like?
I don't know. So
Sam's the stay-at-home mom. This is great. The disrespect of the whole episode.
So yeah. So for one, don't dim your light for others. For two, maybe it's time to try a different type of man where this is not going to be an issue. And if you do find a man that you are connecting with, and you know you get into a situation where like maybe you genuinely want to take him out, maybe do that a little later, so that way when you do take him out, or maybe you take him out for his birthday, or you know you guys go hang out on the 4th of July and you take him out to dinner or something like that, it's more of a he understands that this is a treat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not an expectation. It's like, oh, my girl taking me out, okay, that was really nice, but we're not gonna make a habit of this.
Make it a occasion, not a constant occurrence.
A recurrence, yes, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
So thanks for writing in. All right, guys, if you are not doing so already, you can follow us at Life After I Do podcast on all social media platforms. You can write into the podcast at lifeafteridopodcast@gmail.com. You get a new episode every single Wednesday.
Right.
So, I mean...
And to those of you who are joining the membership on YouTube, thank you guys. That was kind of...
We love
y'all. It was kind of like a soft opening. We was kind of fearing it. We still trying to figure it out.
We appreciate the support. All of your support is helping to better the podcast.
Right. So let us know what y'all looking for. That don't mean we're gonna give it to you.
We just want to see where your head at.
Because I still gotta go to work.
Bye. Bye. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell grandma.
Because if granny know,
then everybody else.
That's how I find my wife is. Peace, Booskies.
Peace, Booskies.